For a minute there, I was worried that my audio didn't record.
Garrett!
It's Garrett!
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett! Yes, Grandpa.
Garrett!
Yes, family.
I was too late. They were already dead.
We're already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Man, that gear, that loading gear is so misleading when it comes to frame rate. Though those
White
flames are
Hill
pretty...
soldiers?
Yeah.
Bolton.
Yeah.
They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power.
Tony Stark.
Unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Yay!
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh, Lord. Alright, let's, Oh, no.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
It won't ever.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although
Ethan!
He is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
That's reassuring.
Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low.
That wasn't really a response
Lady
I warranted,
Forrester will
but...
be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Alright, cool.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Alright. I got bugs on my leg. You can't stop me. I'm invincible. I can look at windows.
The Ironwood Grove.
The bugs, they speak to me. They tell me to talk to myself like every in-game character should. I can't look at the chair from on the other side. A great man's butt was in this chair. I'll never forget that. Lovely tapestry.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
He looks like an executor, but... So that sounds...
Talia and Ethan.
Reasonable.
I suppose Lord Ethan now.
No one has faith in Ethan. Dang it, Ethan.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Ornstein, smell.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Ryan. Never easy being
Rion.
the fourth-born son.
Yeah, 4 is my unlucky number. Let's look at the old wife.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
She didn't put bugs in your leg.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Learn more about them in the Codex page.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Look, you can't stop me. I'm powerful. I'm walking into a table. Hold on, let me look in your bucket. At the maggots you have sliding all over a JPEG of more maggots.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
They speak to me.
This might help.
I'm just gonna steal all of your medical supplies. Please tell me that wasn't a way just to have that on me later in the story.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
I'm just gonna look at you.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
That was such a hateful glare. You'll never take my leg.
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Fine. Fight me.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
When he takes it from my cold, dead hands, maybe.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The Whitehills want Forrester
They
Island.
want our wood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them. Especially
Yeah.
now the Boltons in power. And proceed
I'll
to
give them
clear
all of
cut
our wood.
every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Can I? Well, I know.
Who's the new Lord of House
I have to
Forrester?
ask just
Why,
in case.
Ethan, of course.
Oh yes, don't tell me. Why'd you make it an option if it was that obvious?
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
A little bit.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it?
We're still inventing
Suppose we'll
grammar
leave Lord
and
Ethan
verbiage in
to the
this
side.
time
Lord
period,
Forrester
aren't we?
promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan?
See Ethan. Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
He's the lootiest. Alright.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost.
No, it wasn't.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
Ah, jeez, I couldn't. No, not even I could recover from that one.
I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything...
I'm sorry, my lady.
Yeah, I don't think anything could have stopped that chance horse that fell on him.
This has been so incredibly difficult.
I know horses are heavy and
especially
all,
for
but
children.
I've never experienced being,
I was told you were the last.
you
to see
know,
my husband alive.
wrestled by a
Yes,
horse
my
or
lady.
anything like that. But
it
I
may
don't
be
know
difficult to
how
remember, but if I
that
may
kills
ask,
you.
Was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is
I'm
where
not
it
gonna
belongs,
tell anyone about
with his family.
North
Thank
Grove
you.
except Uncle.
Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
Thanks, man.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee. The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard. Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution. We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
I hate
And what would
situations
you
like
have us
this.
do? Nothing. I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders. Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle. Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy. He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
I'm not gonna say anything in the matter. It's just, I don't...
So what's to be done?
Like, if it's an unwinnable situation, what am I gonna say?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
There we go.
Boy, you can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men. He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. They'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you. The boy was just defending himself. I'm not faulting him for what he did. I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong!
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch
I-
and kill us all.
That was
I'd
something
like to see
I
them
really
try.
would say. I
I'm
really
afraid it's
would
a
be
risk
like, no,
we
I didn't do
cannot
anything.
take, which is why you cannot stay. Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But
Alright.
where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton. You're sending him to the wall.
I don't know what the wall is.
Done nothing wrong. Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Alright, let's
What's
go to the
best for
wall.
house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
I like the other guy. He like the aggressive guy just because he cares. He shows that he cares.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.